Hey everyone, Lensmanoz here and welcome back to another Billionaire episode. I haven't done much more with the farm over here. I just threw a sapling down. This thing is really producing mana. This system's not working quite as well as I wanted it to, and I'm trying to remember exactly what I did way back when to get this thing to work well. So once I get a bit more time, I'll play around with this. I'll expand it out a bit. But this thing, I'm throwing trees down and it's pretty much just chewing through the leaves, and it's really producing mana fairly well. I mean, look, here it goes again, so it'll time out. It eats as much as it can. This thing fills up real quick. That's full. This will run until it gets full, and then it will have a break basically. And if it can chew down the tree in one go, great. If not, you know, there you go. There, it's just run out. It's now got the sparkly effects on it, which means it's in its cooldown phase. One of the cool things that was happening is any saplings that were dropping were just becoming fuel for the endo flames. So ideally, give it a few. These trees are actually pretty decent for leaves, so that's quite a large amount that it can eat, so to speak. This episode though, I thought we would, I think that's probably full, yeah. We thought we would look at jumping back a little bit into the tech, because I did make up the stuff we needed for a blast furnace, and I think that's this one. Yes, here, so blast furnace. Also inside this one here had the coal coke oven thing. So this should be everything we need for that. Alright, and I'll probably have to find my massive engineering hammer, but both of these two. There we go. Oh, one blaze power to 2 million. So that should finish that quest. And the next bit it wants is steel, so let's get our hammer. And that was very just much luck of the draw of working out which one it was in. And while I build this, the pack has had an update. I think it was mainly bug fixing of quests and a few other bits and pieces, but interestingly enough, and it doesn't normally happen, when the pack update happened, it changed all my volume settings and my graphical settings and a few other bits and pieces. So I'm a little bit, not so much annoyed, but it was just a, you know, it shouldn't have done that. It shouldn't have changed those things. And at the moment, I'm trying to work out where I want to put this thing. It shouldn't have changed those items, and I don't know why. So if you guys have any idea why, let me know. I think I did want to use this for something else up here, but let's put this over here in like this building. I know I've got my tunnel down to the mining area there, but if the shovel would be a good start. Let's take out this corner of the building. We can use this area for one of the ovens at least. Maybe this one. Should fit reasonably nicely in this spot. And kind of go with the whole blacksmith ideal. As for the other one, as I said, I'd love to put it in here somewhere. So maybe what we can do is, let's make an adjustment to our building. Okay, we can put This here. Door. Pressure plate. Okay. And a little bit of magic. Build this in this spot maybe. Do I want it that close or do I want to push it one back? Probably want to push it one back. Take out this back wall. And of course it's night time, because that's what happens. It's always night time whenever I'm recording and monsters come out and try and eat me. So these are going to obviously take a little bit to produce what we need to produce. So I've got a little bit of coal on me, that'll have to do. You can eat that. This is going to need coal coke, so we'll have to... Ooh, bit of a lag spot. Investigate a little bit of something else to do while these things complete. So let's just see a bit more coal there. Don't think I've got this coal coke. I wonder if this stuff works. Let's give it a go. I probably want some iron. Because obviously this is the coal coke that comes from the process of the floor over there. If this works, great. Yeah, that works. Awesome. Will start us on our way to getting steel. I'll have to work out a bit of decoration around this area to make it look nice. Yep, I still don't need them yet. I had way too much junk. Okay, so while we're mucking around with Britannia and I'm working on getting some sort of better way of doing this, let's just plant another tree. I don't really need to bone meal it, but maybe it'll work. There we go. Oh, it's a tiny tree. Maybe these ones are a better idea. Looking in our... Stop pushing those buttons. Looking in our books, this just needs one. We have... there's a couple of tiers of magic. Tier 2 is Ars Magica, which has been a long time, which that leads into Psi. It's been a long time since I've done anything with this. Tier 3 is Blood Magic, so maybe we'll need to investigate a bit of blood magic as well. So the rudimentary snare, it's just some string, some redstone and some iron. So if we head back, grab some iron, bit of string, and I've got some redstone. We should be able to make this. I'm going to grab 2 lots because anyone who's played this realizes that sometimes you're going to need more than one. So did that complete a quest? Yes, it did. We're going to get another 4. Excellent. Next thing we'll need to do is get a demonic will, which will give us 500 money. So you can see with the pack update, the money colorings and stuff has all changed now. And we've got some real weird stuff like these coins for 5, I think it is. Let's check the steel over here. Obviously now that I slept through the night, I can't really use the snares until night time. So we've got 2 steel. That should complete the steel requirement. Steel alloy. I'm gonna say steel alloy, what? And that then leads into a few other ways of making, I guess another way of making power. It also opens up the empower, which is something we needed to increase our power output of our current canola system. The next thing would be to take the blast bricks once we get 27 steel and make the reinforced blast furnace, which is going to require power, so we'll need to let this run for a while and get the steel that we require. It's producing coal coke and creosote, very good. So once we've got enough there, I will reconfigure that. I'll probably make another couple of these wireless power cell things, because I want to get rid of this cable here that's really ugly. I'll move these machines and something, clean this area up. I'll put a power cell over there feeding the farm, but we need to craft these items first. This is working quite well. These are really beginning to burn through oil. Okay, so it's getting near night. What else was there in the book? The thermoelectric generator. What do we need for that? Constantan. Steel. So Constantan is doing in a smeltery. Nickel and copper, one of each. So if I put 9 nickel, I don't have any copper. Wow, I'm short of copper. What do we need? A couple of ingots, I guess. We need 5. Let's do 3 of each. I think it gives you 2 ingots. What have we got in here? Gold, lemon brass. That should be alright. We'll give this a look, see what's in that. That's an ingot cast. It's been a little while since I used the smeltery. Is that the only food I got? I don't think it'll alloy with anything else in there. Copper at the bottom. Come on, nickel. Constantan. We got an ingot. I do need 5, obviously. I think we'll be alright. Yeah, there's another 3 in there. And I've got enough steel on me at the moment. We're going to need... Actually, I won't have enough copper. I'm going to need to go mining. Or perhaps I could buy them. Don't think I've got any copper in here. Oh, stop looking. So we need them actually. So if I want to make one of these, I need this and iron. Alright. Iron, LVY coils, copper coil block. I need 5 of these to be turned into plates. Excellent. 3 steel. That gives us the thermoelectric generator, which will allow us to generate power from uranium and water, basically. And nice little basic generator, which, to be honest, is going in here, because the system we've got for power at the moment is, as far as I'm concerned, far superior to that. That's an easy little kind of, how would you call it, a set and forget type power. You don't need to worry too much about it. Come on, night time. It's ridiculous. Okay, so that's another quest done. Got these energy relays and stuff we could do. It's just to make 5 display stands. It's going to give us an advanced ring of haste. I don't think I have what I need to make the display stands at the moment because I'm going to need a ton of quartz. And I don't really have a ton of quartz. I'm going to need to go nether hunting, I think, because I've got like 8. I need blocks and blocks of quartz. You need, for your 5 stands, if you look at the recipe there before, these are blocks of quartz each, and then run through the empower. So you need 15 of these and 15 of these to do the 5 stands. This is just chisel quartz, and the other one is just quartz blocks. So I'm going to need a ton of quartz that I do not have. The other thing I'd like to start looking into is one of the other methods of getting money. Not that I'm using this money at the moment. What are we up to? 531.50, so we're up 2.5 grand or so. Does that sound about right? Yeah, about right. This is working. This is probably going to fill up with seeds soon. And I'll need to trash some seeds again. But this hopefully is still motoring along. There's no CO2 in there, so it's probably not working real well at all. That requires a bit of a kickstart. That'll do. This one's probably not going as fast either, but in terms of output, it's not. We're not all that worried. There you go. Burn that. All right, monsters. How many of these do we need? Just one. Where are you, my friends? There's an Enderman. Probably not the best thing to try and tackle with it. Come on. 2 skellies. Zombies would be better. Creeper, spider. And the idea is you need it to show little sparkly effects like that. And then when you kill them, you'll get the will. Oh, did it blow my will up? Oh, nasty. Come on. Really? There we go. Got one. One demonic will. So you can see how much of a chance there is there. You know, I threw 6 at that one before I even got the sparkly effects. Probably wouldn't hurt for one more. Because I'm going to need a little bit of it. I don't think it works on villagers. Come on. That'll do. Thanks, buddy. Okay. Well, that one wasn't fantastic either. 0.9. Alright, I've got one left. I need to make myself some more food too. It's a bit, running a bit low. Let's just sleep through the night. Okay, let's look in the quest book. That should have rewarded us with 500. And again, as I said, I've got too much junk in my inventory, so not sure what I can relieve myself of here. I can go. Okay, so we're going to get 500 for that. which then leads into blood magic and starting to make a an altar. 2 gold, 4 stone, and a furnace. Don't have any regular stone. 2 gold. Furnace. No, not that one. I'll use the 0.9. I can use andesite. Ah, yes, I can. 1 blood altar. Very good. We're going to get the sacrificial dagger, which is fantastic. And then it's starting to get into the each of the slates we need to use. So I need an area for this. Again, I don't want to put everything on top of each other, and this altar will end up being quite large. Let's dispatch the skelly. So maybe on top of this hill might be a good place. I'll just set it up here for the moment, and we can probably don't need to claim all of that actually. Claim this area, so it disables the explosions, which is good. And we can clean up this and redesign the area, but again, I don't want everything overlapping on itself. And now we can use our sacrificial dagger to start getting life points. So that'll take a bit of time to get things up and running with that. So probably next episode we'll look at slate production and a few things there. I'm also hoping to, in between episodes, I'll get another one of these built, or maybe another planter. Again, I'm reconsidering this automation setup and whether it'll just be a basic. I place some trees down and then we get mana that way. I'd like it to be automated, but I don't think what I've got going here is working. I wonder whether it would be better sitting near this, and whether the farm still recognizes the tree after the leaves are gone. So that would be something to demonstrate whether it works or not. So I may end up moving this and seeing how we can go using this. So maybe having it like here. I reckon chew on some of these leaves and then transmit it over there. You know what? Oh, I'd need to make a few more of these mana spreaders, wouldn't I? Don't think I've got any more. I've got one. I think we'd lose a lot of mana. It'd be very slow unless I did this sort of arrangement where I made another pool. We can try that. Mana pool is just this, isn't it? Yep. That and that. Not the way I thought it was going to place down. Right, pick this up. Is that in itself maybe enough of a automation setup. Obviously then all we need to do is work out a way of using stuff from the farm here to get it to kick off and grow more. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see whether it will actually chew down these trees without there being leaves on them. You can always put a second one in, that'd be great. So there's semi-automation, I guess. Alright, let's see here. We should have enough steel now. In the time I've dribbled on. Should be enough steel. So let's jump over here and have a look. No, not quite. Still need another 7 or so. We're almost out of coal coke, so I'll have to move this stuff over. Alright. So that's something to is that the one up? Goodness me. Where did I put the slag before? That's fine. Okay. I still have a bunch of stuff that I need to do in between episodes, and some of that involves getting the required components for this. Some of it will require a bit of time and waiting, like this for obsidian. Might need some more redstone before I can do this one. So I do need to do some mining. I do need to do a little bit of rearrangement of things. I'm going to make another couple of mana spreaders, and I'll push it from here and over to here. I did that perfectly too. Look at that, it's in line. Well done for actually lining something up without trying. But yeah, I think I'm going to cut the episode here. It is a little bit shorter than normal, and I do apologise for that. But I've got some plans that I need to get into place. I do have some quartz. That's still not enough. I've got some plans I need to put in place to get some stuff done. That's one lot. So I still need at least another stack of quartz. Maybe we'll look at a bit of Ars Magica coming up soon. This may actually have a set of coal coke under it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please leave your comments down below. And I hope you come back and join me next time. Apologies for the little bit of a jump all over the place episode. But there's lots to do and lots of ways of setting things up. So leave your thoughts on which way you want to go next. Thanks for watching. See you later.